Hey everyone, Sue. I've been kinda MIA lately, had some personal stuff to deal with. Totally, not just being lazy, I swear. But I'm back now. Big thanks to all of you for sticking around and supporting me. You guys are awesome. Now, let me tell you something crazy. I just spent an entire month binging Hunter x Hunter. Not once, not twice, but 3 times in a row. Yeah, that's right, my brain is now 90% Nen theories. So that got me thinking, I'm out of content ideas anyway. Why not start a series where we dive deep into the characters of this absolute masterpiece? And that's how this brand new series was born. Except, I still haven't come up with a cool name for it yet. But hey, who needs a name when we can just dive right in? Let's start with Kurapika. Kurapika first appears as one of Gon's teammates in the Hunter exam, and right off the bat, this guy stands out. Golden blonde hair, short, neatly layered, and chitlock sharp, piercing blue eyes when he's calm. That is, rocking that blue and gold robe that kinda looks like a sleeveless cloak. His whole vibe, traditional, refined, and just a little bit mysterious. Oh, and let's not forget, he's almost always wearing that serious, cold, and composed expression. Honestly, I think it kinda cool. At first, through the Hunter exam, we can see that Kurapika is super smart with great analytical skills. He's sharp, quick on his feet, and always thinks things through before making a move. His tactical mindset is on point. He knows exactly how to exploit his opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand. Along with that, he has a calm exterior but a fiery inner world. On the surface, he's composed and in control, but deep down, he's fueled by an unshakable desire for revenge and the pain of losing his clan. When his emotions boil over, he can become ruthless and completely lose control. The best example, that one unlucky prisoner who got absolutely wrecked just for pretending to be a member of the Phantom Troupe. As the story progresses, we can see that Kurapika is a loyal friend who truly values his comrades. Despite carrying a deep hatred for the Phantom Troupe, he genuinely cherishes his friends, like Gon Lirio and Killua. He's willing to risk everything to protect them. During the York New City arc, Kurapika had the perfect chance to eliminate both Crollo Lusilfa and Pakinoda at the same time, but instead, he chose to exchange Crollo's life for Gon and Kalia's safety. At that moment, Kurapika cast aside his vengeance to save his comrades. Time to talk about Kurapika's Nen abilities. In his normal state, Kurapika's Nen belongs to the conjuration category. This is a highly complex Nen, type arguably the most complicated one after specialization. According to Hisaka's theory about the relationship between a person's personality and their Nen type, conjurers are typically intelligent, calm, and meticulous planners who carefully strategize in every situation. Because of this, there are countless rules and combat techniques that a conjurer can develop. I might make a separate video just to break this down in detail. As for Kurapika, he conjures chains attached to the fingers of his right hand. These chains can change length and size at will, and most importantly, each chain has a unique ability depending on which finger it's attached to. When Kurapika activates his Scarlet Iza, unique ability exclusive to the Kurta Clan, his emotions surge, and his eyes glow a breathtaking scarlet red, a color said to be the most beautiful shade of red in the world. In this state, his overall power significantly increases, and he unlocks Nen abilities that he normally cannot use. His Nen category also shifts to specialization, allowing him to use all 6 Nen types with 100% efficiency, making him incredibly versatile and powerful in combat. Kurapika's Nen is honestly one of the most unique and broken abilities in Hunter x Hunter, and we've only just scratched the surface. I'll be diving deeper into his individual chains and their abilities in the next part. So let's move on to how exactly these chains work. First of all, the Holy Chain. The chain on Kurapika's thumb has the ability to heal wounds by utilizing his latent enhancer abilities. When Kurapika's eyes turn scarlet, this chain can heal a broken arm within seconds. Its exceptional healing speed was demonstrated during his battle against Uvojin. It is still unclear whether this ability can be used to heal allies, but it is nonetheless considered an extremely useful power. Next up, the Chain Jail. The chain on Kurapika's middle finger can alter its size and length at will, and he can control it to wrap around and restrict a target's movements. It also nullifies the target's Nen, forcing them to break free using sheer physical strength alone. This ability is powerful enough to restrain Uvojin, the physically strongest member of the Phantom Troupe. However, Kurapika has placed a strict limitation on this chain. If he ever uses it on anyone who is not a member of the Phantom Troupe, he will die. The reason lies in the fact that, in order to create a chain strong enough, Kurapika made a vow, only to be used on members of the Rio Dawn, with the price being his own life. To demonstrate his determination toward this restriction, Kurapika placed a chain piercing directly into his own heart. Next up, Dowsing Chain. It takes the form of a chain with a small metal ball attached to it. When Kurapika wants to track something, the ball will move in the direction of the target. This initially reminded me of Jack Sparrow's compass, which functions similarly by pointing toward whatever its owner desires. However, the main function of this chain is to detect when someone is lying. When an individual in front of Kurapika lies while he activates the chain, the ball will move. This ability has no use in combat whatsoever, but it is extremely useful for investigation and tracking. Even Kurapika himself does not fully understand this ability. According to his own explanation, when he focuses to the maximum, the chain can detect even the slightest changes in the opponent and reveal whether they are lying or hiding a secret. This requires direct contact with the target. However, when in Emperor time, Kurapika can perceive these things just through images without needing direct contact. This proved to be extremely beneficial in selecting hunters for the expedition to the Dark Continent and uncovering spies within the Zodiac 12. Judgment Chain. The chain on Kurapika's little finger can only be used when his eyes are red. When activated, the chain pierces through the victim's chest and wraps around their heart. Once the chain is attached, Kurapika sets 2 conditions that the victim must follow. If they fail to comply with these conditions, the chain will crush their heart, killing them instantly. Finally, the steel chain. The chain on Kurapika's index finger has a syringe at its tip, which he can use to pierce a target and drain all of their aura, forcing them into a Zetsu state. If the target has a Hatsu ability, Kurapika can use it once, and after he finishes, the aura returns to its original owner. Once he has stolen Nen, Kurapika can transform the syringe into a dolphin that informs him about the stolen Hatsu and its limitations. However, after acquiring someone's Nen, Kurapika is forced to activate Emperor Time to maintain this ability. This technique can be seen as a trial version of Krollo Lucifer's skill-stealing ability. The advantage is that its activation condition is much simpler. Kurapika only needs to pierce the opponent with the syringe. However, the major drawback is that its duration depends entirely on how long he can sustain Emperor Time, which directly consumes his lifespan. One unique aspect of this ability is the summoned Dolphin Stealth Dolphin, which not only provides details on the stolen ability and how to use it, but can also talk and suggest strategies to Kurapika. This reminds me of Rika, a cursed spirit that serves as an external memory to store UTA's abilities. When Kurapika injects his chain into another person, he can transfer the stolen ability to them. At that point, the dolphin switches to following the new user, and an earpiece appears, allowing direct communication between Kurapika and the recipient of the ability. At this moment, my reaction was, damn. This skill is absolutely broken. However, it does come with a severe drawback. Apart from the constant need to activate Emperor Time, draining his life force, it also depletes both Kurapika's and the recipient's aura. The first time he used Stealth Dolphin on Queen Oito, Kurapika maintained it for 3 consecutive hours before both of them collapsed, unconscious, for 9 hours straight. This is an extremely dangerous trade-off, especially within the intense succession war, where political schemes and battle strategies shift unpredictably. Being completely incapacitated for 9 hours could easily lead to Kurapika's death, if he doesn't carefully calculate when to use this ability. Right now, Kurapika is embroiled in the deadly succession war of the Kakin royal family, serving as a bodyguard for the 14th prince, Wabel, and his mother, Queen Oito. And let me tell you, this battle is pure chaos. Kurapika keeps finding himself in one life-threatening situation after another, forcing him to activate Emperor Time repeatedly. And we all know what that means. His lifespan is draining away faster than my phone battery at 1%. I'll cover more details about the Succession War arc in another video, cause honestly, I'm just as hyped as you guys to see what happens next. Huge thanks for watching and supporting the channel. I'll be back with more breakdowns soon, faster than Hisoka can make things weird. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. See ya.